That's what they're saying. I cannot believe he said that. That's slander, dude. You can't, like, that is so not what the conversation even is. That's why he's even on here to begin with, because he's made himself Frogan's personal enemy for some reason. One of, if not the only hijabi streamer in like popular streamer circles. I don't know of any other hijabi streamer, but for some reason, Ethan Klein has felt the need multiple times to attack her on his social media and on his stream. But we can't even look for a second at what Ethan Klein is doing like that's racist. No, certainly not. No, he voted for Kamala Harris, guys.
Is there anything else I wanted to discuss? Let's jump into this is a video that peeden. Oh no, wait. Ethan, dude, when did this happen? Was it like this? The channel's called peeden now. Uh-oh. I feel like this was not like this earlier. 3 to 4 days ago? I missed it. Oh my god, it's peeden, chat. It's peeden. And oh, peeden has... Oh, guys, they don't have the donation goals. On the peeden channel, you don't have the donation goals. You have the piss meter. So every time you give peeden money, you make piss. That is the piss meter. Do you get the joke yet? It's pee. That's awesome. Guys, you're so quirky. True.
Of experts in
Obama. Awesome.
So chat, speaking of experts in the Israeli-Palestine conflict, Ethan...
That is the best way this video could start, chat. Holy shit, dude. Were you ready for... Do you know this is gonna be content, chat?
Klein. Speaking of...
The first sentence, dude. The first punch he threw. Obama.
So chat, speaking of experts in the Israeli-Palestine conflict, Ethan Klein was corrected very seriously.
Dude, this is gonna be the worst video of my life. I think this has like a bunch of views too, right? Fucking almost 50,000 views on this.
By the Do Not Worry Pod, a podcast done by some Lebanese content creators in Lebanon.
A person?
Hassan.
Lebanese nuts, am I right? Wow.
Glazing up Hassan Narshala.
Dude, what the fuck is on the screen right now? Dude, check out this video of these two who mega lol glup shitto Zog Chow creators owning Ethan Klein. Let's hear their fucking takes.
Nasrallah. He doesn't deserve me saying his real name fully. He doesn't have.
حسن نصر الله فشل على رقبتك يا اخو موتك انت ومات صهيونيه.
That guy's not speaking English and your piss meter is covering the translation. You are the worst YouTuber I've ever seen. I literally can't read what this person is saying because the piss meter is blocking the fucking words. I thought I sucked at streaming. Holy shit, dude. Literally puts on a foreign guy and blocks the translation.
Fucking resistance force that fucking fought you guys single-handedly, you motherfucking genocidal fucks.
You know.
I'm reclaiming the slur. People are saying you don't know what Zog Chow means. Of course I don't know what it is, but you know what? Now it's everything. It's like shalom for retarded speak.
Narshala. Yeah, Hassan was glazing him up. Sure, man. By like describing the nature of his life. Like, what? So, on the same track, I figured we'd do a little bit of a deep dive, a DD, double D situation.
Someone in my chat just said, play the Nick Fuentes clip about Hezbollah. No! I'm actually gonna not do that, but thank you for the suggestion.
Watching back-to-back Ethan Klein's Crash Out, specifically because...
You can't ever call anything a crash out, Eden. I'm sorry, sweetie. There's just no way this is gonna work out. That should not be a fucking term in your vocabulary.
About a month ago, this whole Twitch drama started. Adpocalypse. He got a bunch of...
The best part about Ethan being a girl now is I can talk down to them. I can now be misogynistic, and it's totally fine.
Creators banned for no reason, and we're a month out from all this happening, and the results are zip. The creators have been unbanned. He's lost a bunch of very loyal fans that are now very angry at him for being so aggressive, mean, and ignorant and just completely on the wrong side of this argument every time he continually inserts himself into it. What if you get banned though? What is he going to ban me for? Is it anti-Semitic to listen to his own words? I mean, it depends on how far back you go. No, I mean, these are short little videos. This is a month ago. This is the first one, and we're going to watch all of them, including Hassan Piker is a weaselly little liar.
Oh my god, dude. I mean, we've actually reacted to almost every single one of these Ethan videos, so I'm actually a bit knowledgeable on what's coming up.
Like, what is this, man? You're friends with this person, and you're...
Oh no! You're attacking this person who you're friends with, whose audience is currently gangbanging you because you won't just say that Israel doesn't deserve to exist. Oh no! Oh no! That you mean the same people who are saying that, like, I don't know, that your fucking Israeli wife is a war criminal? Like, I mean, literally, Ethan Klein is currently pushing Bad Empanada, who has several videos saying that Hila Klein is a fucking terrorist. Okay? That is not a friend. This person is not a friend. This person is a complete scumbag.
Making videos about them like this? That's so beyond the pale to me. But this is the first one, and we'll see the decline happen in real time.
Hello, everybody. It's Ethan Klein from my basement.
I meant Hassan. Did I say it wrong? Hassan is promoting somebody who has videos on the channel literally calling Hila a fucking terrorist.
Beautiful Friday
Sorry
evening. My kids just went to sleep, and I opened Reddit to browse my community, who I love so well. And at the top of the subreddit is this very lovely clip. And
the guy who cares a lot about anti-Semitism, by the way. Guy who cares a lot about anti-Semitism.
Titled... Just a casual...
Wait, what was that reference to?
Anti-Semitism, by the way.
Very lovely clip. And
the guy who cares a lot about anti-Semitism, by the way. Guy who cares a lot about anti-Semitism.
Titled...
Why did you stop him?
Just a casual panel provided by Twitch at their con, broadcasted on their official channel. What is it? Well...
Why is he so close to the camera? What do you mean?
Is that like the new Zionist? You can't say Zionist anymore, so you just refer to Jews as guy who cares a lot about anti-Semitism? A lot of guys who care about anti-Semitism leading the banks these days.
Come on, guys.
Wonder what that's about.
I'm Twitch today.
Panel hosted by Frogan and 4 of her friends,
Slay.
in which they have a tier list where they rate people where good is Arab,
closer,
and bottom is loves Sabra.
Good is Arab. Okay, it's just a reductive way to phrase this whole thing.
No, it's the real one. Just to be clear, you fucking loser.
Little dishonest, but whatever.
Absolutely not being dishonest. You people are just sweeping. Sweep up. There is no fucking holding anybody accountable in this side of the internet.
Sabra is a very popular hummus brand. I know in Israel, it's pretty much in everybody's refrigerator, and it's kosher. They're an American company, but they've been the subject of the pro-Palestine boycott. I mean, it's kind of just Arab good, Jew bad.
It's just dumb. Like, it's dumb for him to assert that the reason they're shitting on Sabra hummus is that it's kosher. That has nothing to do with anything. He just...
They literally mention the fact that he's fucking a Zionist the minute his name pops up. That is absolutely why it's there. You're like denying reality to lie about this.
Brought it up for no reason. It's Israeli made, which is why it's under boycott, because the Israeli government under which these businesses operate is evil. That's how boycotting has always worked with BDS. The whole thing is that some of...
Chat, we're going to bring Starbucks to their knees, chat. They're on the list. You can't drink Coca-Cola or Starbucks. Unless you're Hassan, then you can tell your audience to fuck off, but...
Sabra is like the worst brand of hummus available, yes. And he has said this before in his own words on his podcast, I believe, back in the day. I'm pretty sure. There's an old clip of him being like, yeah, I hate that stuff. But it wasn't anti-Semitic then either. And it's not anti-Semitic now. Him personalizing criticism...
It's just so crazy watching these people fucking lie. Like, how can they hold anybody accountable when they're literally this bad faith? Every single time it's them on the chopping block. It's so funny.
Of hummus as criticism of Israel and ergo criticism of Jewish people is mental gymnastics that are incomprehensible.
I'm having a hard time seeing this any other way. And what's crazy is that I've been suspecting that
he's doing criticism of Israel equals prejudice. No, he's doing criticism of hummus equals criticism of Israel equals prejudice. Because they're not even talking about Israel. They're talking about hummus. Bibi's literally a Holocaust revisionist. Yeah, and I've said that for a long time. Baby Netanyahu is a Holocaust revisionist. He's a demon. He's an awful person. Indefensible. He's a genocider.
Twitch has an anti-Semitism problem. Obviously, it started with Hassan platforming Houthi terrorists and showing unfettered terror.
He's just being racist.
What? He's just being racist?
Did I not ask you nice enough?
The guy posted a picture on social media of someone impaling somebody of Jewish descent with a fucking stake. He's just being... Is this the new pedophile for Eden? Eden doesn't call you a pedophile, guys. She's reformed. She calls you a fucking racist. Holy shit, dude.
He's just being racist.
This is awesome, dude. I cannot... Chat, Ethan Klein comes back from vacation on the 6th of fucking January. I cannot wait to watch the H3 podcast where he goes after this motherfucker and goes after the dumb Mika's Rhetoric broad and goes after the midget that was on Chud Logic's show. Holy fuck, is that going to be a fucking content fucking frenzy.
This is racism.
No, not Jake Doolittle, the midget. It's kind of funny. There's a Jake Doolittle drama, and then there's actually like a midget drama at the same time, and Jake Doolittle is not the midget.
Terrorists? When this video was made, they were not on the terrorist watch list. They are now because of the blockade of the Red Sea. Joe Biden put them back on the terrorist watch list. To even engage in that conversation requires an understanding of what it means to be called a terrorist by the American government. Like, do you know what that means? No. You're just throwing it out there because you see Muslims with guns. Just showing.
Holy shit, dude. This is actually fucking unreal. I don't even... Again, what is the market for this guy's content?
Unfettered propaganda. It's a music video. It's literally a song. Ethan Klein is...
Oh my god, he's literally just running through the defense of all of Assad's stuff. Dude, they're very musical people as they hijack this fucking boat.
Like, oh, this is a terrorist video. We don't use this.
Dude, yeah, it's a great... I agree with you, Eden. Can you come in on your next stream to, well, Alabama Chuck E. Cheese? It's just a song. Listen, guys, it's not racist at all. Come in on Alabama Chuck E. Cheese. All right? I think that'll get you where you need to go.
Same, like, bigoted, reactionary, like, racist, just flailing. We don't do this for anything other than Muslims with guns. We see a Muslim with a gun in Yemen, and we're like, oh, that's a terrorist. And what that means is he's not thinking about what it even means to call someone a terrorist. The kind of dehumanization.
Literally just mindlessly... It's crazy because this guy's not even really an orbiter. He's got nothing to gain from being this retarded publicly.
That comes with. He doesn't even know what he's talking about. This is a music video that they made as a form of resistance against the Saudi genocide. And Ethan Klein's is like, no, this is terrorist. This is anti-Semitic. Remember when Hila Klein is talking about...
Oh, no. Oh, no, dude.
A long time ago, she talked about her service in the IDF.
Holy shit, no way!
And she talked about going into Ramallah. Yeah, it's in the central West Bank, and she called it a terrorism city, or a terrorist city. She said, I went into a terrorist city and arrested somebody, and it's just a regular city. That's the point of the label of terrorist. So you don't have to even think that the fact that she arrested someone...
All right, but now can you tell me why these people are taking over boats, and you don't know where the people are, and they're still missing to this day? Are we going to reference that part when we talk about that clip of the song and whatever happens next? Or are we just going to... We should write that one off.
Was abducting and...
She wasn't even armed? No, she was clearly there to kill fucking innocent people.
Dollar Store Hassan is so bad at streaming that it makes me want to watch an actual Hassan stream.
Unironically.
I'm amazed how boring this is, honestly.
Removing forcibly a human being from their home. What was that person's name? Are they still alive? Are they in one of the archipelago
That person was Ronald Riz, to be clear.
Distribution of Israeli torture prisons to this day? I don't know. Does Hila? She did that. It helped.
Hila did that, bro. Wait, I'm sorry.
That person's name. Are they still alive? Are they in one of the archipelago distribution of Israeli torture prisons to this day? I don't know. Does Hila? She did that.
Dude, Hila had mandatory military service, and they're gonna fucking treat her like this. This is so fucking evil, dude. It's crazy. You look at it like, oh, who hates Jews? Well, the far right people and Hassan Piker. Okay. Who fucking... this is just... There's so many fucking... like connections you can draw between Hassan Piker and like a legitimate Hitler hiling Nazi on all of these Israel-related talking points. Like he has more in common with Nick Fuentes on this than he does with like Ethan Klein. It's crazy.
It helps you feel good about what you're doing when you call them the bad guys and then stop thinking from there.
Terrorist propaganda on his channel.
Terrorist propaganda.
But now they've unbanned Sneeko.
Down with the Yahud!
They rebanned him.
Down with the Yahud!
Yeah, not when the video was made, jackass.
And they've just unbanned Fresh and Fit.
They rebanned him too.
These are two of the most prolific Jew-hating.
It's really funny that he talked about this as like a throwaway just so he could talk about Hassan again later, because they immediately banned them.
Wait, I'm so confused. Why were they unbanned then, Peethan? Or Peeden, I'm sorry. Why were they unbanned? I'm gonna keep messing that up because there's like not even a voice change. I'm not looking at the fucking screen, so I'm just hearing the same voice from the previous video.
Sneeko jump scare? I know, She-Hulk is my favorite movie. I hate the cadence he's been talking with the past bit. He's so condescending. It's really weird. Anyway.
In creators on the entire internet. And these are the two they've targeted to bring back. Now, taking this on...
They didn't... That's not... He's just misrepresenting what happened. Their bans expired. They were banned for a period of time, and then their bans relapsed. They were allowed onto the platform.
Wait, you don't even know how Twitch works. That's hilarious. That's not how it works. There's no timer. You have to manually flip the switch to unban somebody at Twitch. That's why whenever you see like an email or whatever, not an email, really you know what, the account that's like, this user has been banned for 24, it's never 24 hours or 23 hours and fucking whatever minutes. It's always like some random ass number because they literally have to manually unban you. You have no idea when you're getting unbanned the day you're supposed to be unbanned.
For like a day or a week.
So some employee had gone rogue and unbanned those people, or that was a direction they were planning on going because they had announced that they'd be giving people second chances.
Something. They didn't even have the chance to stream on the platform and before they were banned again. Do you think Ethan believes that Hiroshima and Nagasaki were terrorist attacks too? He probably thinks they're justified, but most Americans do. Your dad probably does. Your dad definitely does.
An account. Here's an officially sanctioned event at TwitchCon. Let's take a look at it and see what exactly is Twitch endorsing.
He already talked about this.
It's the perfect transition to our first person.
Why is he talking about it again?
Because now he's going to play the clip.
Yeah.
Gee, I wonder where they're going to put Hassan.
He talks about literal Nazi Sneeko. Literal Nazi Myron Gaines from Fresh.
Yeah, and then he talks about all these people who really don't like Jews. That's the point. You're not understanding it. That's why this is powerful. Because your friends are aligned with fucking people who hate Jews. That's why it's literally like woke versus racist meme. Like that, that meme video where they're like, I agree on this, I agree on that, I agree on this. That's your friends.
Fit people who have actively denied the Holocaust, and now he's like, well, here's the next problem. They're talking shit about hummus that I don't even like, but it's from a...
Again, if you even watch Ethan's video, it absolutely has nothing to do with dissing hummus. Absolutely nothing. You could literally take like 3 words he says and still come to the conclusion that this guy is completely lying about this.
Country that I also don't like. I wonder what his problem really is. How do you know my dad so well? I know the American propaganda. That's what I know.
I'm gonna guess they're gonna put him in Arab.
Is Turkish, but he's a brother.
He's literally just a white dude, bro. He's white presenting, so yeah.
Yeah, what? I'm gonna guess they're... Okay, Turks are technically not Arab. That is true. They're Turkic. It is an entirely unique distinction.
Yeah.
But he was raised Muslim.
So...
Oh, yes. He's traditionally, he's raised Muslim. That's the reason right there, yeah.
Obviously, he's Arab coded.
Yeah, I think
he's Arab coded. You guys are fucking weird. You guys are weird people. Oh, the Rangers scored. Chat, can we get an update on that? All right, it's been long enough. Was that a win?
I mean, I would put him in Arab to be honest.
I would
an
put him
empty
also
netter?
in Arab.
Which is great. That's the good one. That's the one you want.
Austin, let's go down the line.
That's the one you want. Implying that, like, what is he implying with that?
That was a win? The Rangers won a game? No way, chat.
He's Arab.
Arab.
He's Arab.
Arab.
He's actually
Arab.
Lebanese. Like, yeah.
He's Lebanese. What do you mean?
Lebanese nuts, am I right?
You can't do that. Who even was that?
Austin. Let's go down the line.
Okay, Austin's not full Lebanese. Austin is only like a quarter Lebanese. But that's still funny. He is Lebanese though. You
Good
can't
job.
do that.
Good job, Austin.
The next person is one of my favorite people.
This is so sad. He's just like watching. He's like Squidward watching from the window meme.
Dude, this stupid fucking Frogan bitch literally started this entire feud because Ethan unfollowed her on Twitter and then has proceeded to cry bully for like the next fucking calendar year until Ethan finally started just driving her into the ground by completely shitting on her publicly once she gave him the opportunity to do so by being genuinely fucking stupid. If you view this as anything other than a justified fucking response to the stuff that she's been saying, I don't know, you're crazy. You're absolutely fucking insane.
Fine.
I told you guys to clap.
This is a good reaction.
That was a good one. Yes.
She cried after Mizkif made fun of her. Yeah, and it was literally over being fucking nominated for Rising Star twice. Because she's such a wildly unsuccessful streamer.
Oh, Jewish.
That's so insane.
It is not insane. It is a totally reasonable position to have based off the people who are on this panel.
To imply that that's what they're saying. I cannot believe he said that. That's slander, dude.
It doesn't even sound like fucking Eden even believes this. Listen to the voice on this.
Oh, Jewish.
That's so insane to imply that that's what they're saying.
It sounds like it was read off of a sheet. That's so insane that that's what they're saying.
Believe he said that. That's slander, dude. You can't, like, that is so not what the conversation even is. And to accuse some—
No, it's not, because I said it's not. My racist friends would never do something like that. And I think it's wrong that you're making that assessment about them. Like, you just sound like a little whiny bitch, dude. It's obviously what they were implying. Shut the fuck up.
someone of that is so like unserious. I mean, it's a serious accusation, but it's unserious in the sense where it's like, that's not what's happening here, and no one else believes you. Yeah, they're booing you because you're Jewish. No, they're booing you because you've attacked Frogan multiple times.
Deservingly so. Frogan started it. I'm sorry. Do you think that because you're a small YouTuber, that means you can say anything you want with complete impunity? Nobody can ever respond to you at equal or greater force? Because you're a fucking failure of a content creator, meaning you have the past to endlessly criticize others without anything ever falling back onto you. Small YouTuber syndrome is so fucking funny. Everyone wants to punch up, nobody wants to fight the battle.
If you're like exponentially larger platform, that's why he's
Your
even
exponentially larger platform. Have you tried making better content? Have you tried courting new viewers? Have you tried making anything that at all that's even somewhat relevant to, like, you know, current trending topics to give yourself a fighting chance? No, you're just a little whiny bitch who sits there and does nothing all day on stream and expects the whole world around you to fucking start to love your channel and make things work because you're friends with Hassan. Oh, that hasn't worked out for you. Shocker.
on here to begin with because he's made himself Frogan's personal enemy for some reason. One of the if not
for some reason, let's not do any research on that. We'll never figure it out.
The only hijabi streamer in like popular.
Oh no! You can't make fun of Frogan. She's fucking half white and wears a hijab. No, you can't make fun of her. She's the only one who wears that. Oh my god, that's so funny, dude.
On here to begin with because he's made himself Frogan's personal enemy for some reason. One of the if not the only hijabi streamer.
She's crossed off the she's on the DEI list. You can't criticize her, Ethan. What are you doing?
In like popular streamer circles. I don't know of any other hijabi streamer, but for some reason, Ethan Klein has felt the need multiple times to attack her on his social media and on his stream. This is anti-Semitism. Criticizing Hummus is anti-Semitism, but we can't even look for a second at what Ethan Klein is doing like that's racist.
I'm sorry, you think criticizing a Muslim woman is fucking... That's the line? Making a fucking Judah fucking Arab tier list? That's totally fine, okay? But we draw the line at, quote-unquote, criticizing a Muslim who threw the first punch? Bro, I'm sorry. Smaggle said, oh, you're gonna cover another Ethan video? This is the worst one yet.
No, certainly not. No, he voted for Kamala Harris, guys. He's not racist. What do you mean? She is the only one on this stage that he has repeatedly...
Bro, this is just awesome lefty infighting. I am fucking here for it, dude. Holy shit. Fucking eat your heart out.
Repeatedly and specifically targeted. He also mixed up in Denims and Frogan twice. He can't tell Arab people apart. Okay, that's insane. He's just stupid at that point.
Dude, where's the you guys are missing a category for Zionist.
Yeah.
And then now we play the clip where they specifically mention this with Ethan. That's so funny, dude.
Booing Ben Shapiro is because he's Jewish. Anytime anyone ever boos Ben Shapiro, that's why? Did Ethan Klein put this edit in? What
That
is
was
it?
a joke. That was just a joke in my...
Denims.
Denims is Arab? I'm pretty sure she's Arab coded.
We're very proud of you, Denims, for bringing anti-Semitism right on stage, and you guys are killing it. And
Was that anti-Semitism? Let me listen to that.
Yes, that is. They're literally using the word Zionist to say exactly what they actually mean. Like, dude, these guys who point out dog whistles for a fucking living have absolutely no idea, or they pretend to not know when one slams them in the fucking face. That's so funny, dude. Sensitive Society is clearly a fucking alt-righter because of the content that he makes. It's clearly right-leaning. Therefore, he's literally a fucking neo-Nazi. But I can't possibly see why Ethan would have a problem with this clip. I mean, it's pretty normal, right? He doesn't say, like, Jew in it. So, I mean, what is the inferred meaning here? I don't understand. I have no idea what this could possibly mean.
Hang on.
Good one. That's
Jewish.
See, the only one saying this here is Ethan, who has said some pretty...
The only one saying this is Ethan. I would check the numbers on that one, Eden. I would check the numbers.
heinous things about Orthodox Jews before. Heinous, disgusting things.
Where's the you guys are missing a category for Zionist. That was a joke. That was just a joke.
Yeah, that doesn't mean Jew. Yeah, no, that's like calling you a Republican. That's literally like saying we're missing a category, Trump supporter, because you're a racist piece of shit.
Oh my god, dude. This is fucking unreal. This is unreal. Have they seen this? Has anyone, like, watched this yet?
We're missing a category, Trump supporter, because you're a racist piece of shit. That's not anti-Semitic.
Which, by the way, in and of itself, is absolutely a hilarious fucking claim from, like... this is just, I don't even know what to say. This is fucking awesome. I'm so glad this exists. I cannot wait for fucking Monday, dude. Monday, Tuesday. I don't know when Ethan's coming back, but holy shit, dude, it's gonna be fire.
Point out here, Chevron, Capcom, and Samsung. Do you know that...
Dude, I'm literally seeing gigantic dollar signs in my eyes right now at how much content we're going to be able to make off of this fucking stream. Like, there's going to be responses to this. I am so fucking ready, dude. I love this shit. This is awesome. We have so much good shit on the horizon, dude. Isn't this really old? No. This was 2 days ago, chat. Let's go!
There is an Arab to Jew tier list happening in front of your sponsor.
Would you put 2 white guys on the top and then another white guy on the bottom? It's an Arab to Jew tier. We're on the third person, are we not? You can't say that because the 2 people on the Arab tier aren't even Arab completely. Austin is a quarter Lebanese and Hassan is Turkish.
That there is an
Yeah,
Arab...
it's literally all the people who are like dicks out for fucking Palestine, and anybody who thinks that fucking Israel has a right to exist is a fucking racist, apparently. It's not, now it's no longer the hummus tier, now it's the racism tier. Now it's had the fucking audacity to criticize our hijabi queen tier. Holy shit, this is great. This is an awesome video.
To Jew tier list happening in front of your sponsor. And
Chevron, do you guys know? Chevron, call Asmongold. Chevron. Yeah, no, we're on the third.
Which is crazy because this is like, when I look at like Eden is literally like, Eden has not transitioned into a regular woman. Eden has literally transitioned into a Karen. Look at the Karen haircut. This is literally, can I talk to your manager? But for YouTube, it's can I talk to your sponsor? Dude, Karen is online, bro. I don't know who's being transphobic. They're wrong. I think this makes total sense.
Goddamn person. This is not an Arab tier list because nobody in the Arab tier is Arab in the way that he is speaking. Arab doesn't mean Arab on this tier list. What do you mean? They put Mike from PA in that same tier as well. They put Mike from PA right next to Ethan Klein. To fuck with him. It's a joke. It's a joke. It's a fun joke. Does Ethan Klein not know any?
Wait a minute. To fuck with him is a fun joke. So they put their friend in the bottom tier next to Ethan Klein, and that was a joke. But Ethan Klein is in there because they hate him. Is he also in on the joke, or? And why would it be a joke to put him on the bottom tier if it's not supposed to be a bad thing? I'm actually super curious. Where is the rationalization for this fucking take?
Anything about jokes? No, he doesn't. You don't get it. Hassan needs to...
It's just a joke, said the guy who'd literally call me a neo-Nazi for half the shit I say on the stream.
Be Arab for Ethan to keep calling him a terrorist.
It's just a joke is only an excuse when you're talking about a hijabi streamer, all right? The only one of her kind, all right? Frogan is literally the top hijabi streamer, chat. We finally got one. We finally found a fucking category that she's the best at.
Yeah, I wonder. It's almost like that word has meaning beyond, you know, just saying it to...
I mean, we can't name another one, but let's not take that away from her.
Excuse the horrible crimes your wife has committed. Sorry. I don't like bringing that up, but it just makes me feel gross. Every time I hear the word terrorist, I'm like, yeah, she called...
Oh my... Wait, it's literally the bad empanada talk. I don't want to say it, but I mean, it's really gross.
Just saying it to excuse the horrible crimes your wife has committed. Sorry.
Holy shit, dude. The horrible crimes your wife has committed. I missed that. Oh, this is awesome. Oh, this is so good.
Sorry. I don't like bringing that up, but it just makes...
I don't like bringing up the... Why? If they're horrible crimes, why would you not like bringing it up, Peethan?
Makes me feel...
Peeden, I'm sorry.
Gross. Every time I hear the word terrorist, I'm like, yeah, she called Ramallah a terrorist city and said she arrested a terrorist and said it was fun. I feel like you kidnapped a human being. I don't care.
You kidnapped a human being. I'm sorry. This is fucking ridiculous, dude. This is absolutely fucking outrageous.
Regardless of what they did, you did that.
Wait, regardless of what they did? All right, chat. I'm starting to believe you guys on the Alex Rosen shit. First, he's coming out here saying that they're harassing too many pedophiles. Now he's saying regardless of the crime, bringing somebody in is kidnapping. All right, I'm starting to see why people are calling this person bad words. It's starting to make a lot of sense now. That is a fucking nuclear level take.
Very proud of you, Denim.
Regardless of what they did? What if they, like, raped a child? What if they murdered 16 people? Well, it's actually kidnapping if you take it a pedo. It's like, no, Ethan, stop defending them.
For bringing anti-Semitism right on stage, and you guys are killing it. And may I point out here, Chevron, Capcom,
doing anti-Semitism by just saying the word Zionist.
In front of your sponsor. And you guys were so kind to sitting right in front of them. Chevron, Samsung, and Capcom. By the way, a bit of irony. I love that they're boycotting Hummus and sitting in front of a Chevron logo.
I mean, I guess that's the only criticism that makes sense because Chevron is also a boycott target because they support Israel. And, you know, they're also an evil corporation.
Dude, I can't, bro. It's actually fucking unreal. Oh, when people turn off the computer and realize that most people support Israel, I don't know what is their brain gonna do? What is their brain gonna do, chat?
But like, if anything, Chevron is allowing them on their own dime. Chevron paid for that.
I always mention this part, but like Ethan has disavowed Netanyahu. Ethan has literally disavowed way more than like any Israeli supporter I've ever seen on social media has. He literally just will not concede the yardage that Israel has a right to exist. He firmly believes that. That's his principled position. And all of these monsters are just like berating him. And it's just so fucking funny. Because he literally is like aligned with them 98%. And they are willing to just eat him, call his wife a terrorist. Fucking Hassan is just like assassinating him publicly and promoting people who call his wife a terrorist. This is just so awesome, dude.
Stage, and they're able to speak to anti-Zionism with Chevron's platform. I think.
Where do they shop if they're boycotting everything? That's a good question.
That's valid. I don't really care. I'm not picking and choosing. That's the language of liberals and meanderers and fascists who want to silence people. I think it's valid to speak where you can. I don't think the fact that Chevron sponsored TwitchCon, something that is not democratic or anything. He is making a troll face. You're right. I'm getting trolled right now. But that's not like no one chose Chevron. Everyone was making fun of the fact that Chevron sponsored TwitchCon. I was there.
Oh, they've got him. They've got. Oh, peeden went to fucking TwitchCon. I'm shocked. That's a total shock to me that this person was hanging around all the other losers.
I went to TwitchCon. I made fun of it. I was like, I love oil and gas. Here we are. This is stupid. Like, what? You think we don't know that Chevron's a bad corporation, Ethan Klein?
I'm rooting for them now. I literally avow everything Chevron has ever done. Everything. Every last thing. There's nothing that I will not avow from Chevron.
I wonder which one's doing more damage.
Yeah.
Okay. We know Twitch.
Yeah, Israel or Chevron?
Praised be unto oil. Shout out to Big Oil. This YouTube video is brought to you by Big Oil. It's the only way, alright? Chat, can we get a 1 in the chat if you love Big Oil? I'm super into Big Oil, dude.
You sure you want to play that game? Ethan Klein's opinion on capitalism. I also found
chat's raining ones right now for VOD watchers, alright?
That to be very disgusting.
Everyone loves oil.
And something that really turned me off from Ethan Klein in general was his defense of his company being a capitalist organization.
That's funny. You know what actually really turned me off of you is your defense of pedophiles. Anyway, what was your issue?
Really turned me off from Ethan Klein in general was his defense of his company being a capitalist organization and like owning his workers that work for him every day.
Which is like place favorites with everything. If they were really serious about anti-Semitism, Sneeko and Fresh and Fit would never have been brought back to.
They weren't. They were banned. So they must be serious.
Wait, they weren't? No, they were brought back. That's so disingenuous. They literally were unbanned for like a full 2 days or something. Or like a full day at least. Holy shit. It just didn't happen because they rebanned them?
About anti-Semitism then. Case closed, Your Honor. Or wait, is he gonna actually advocate for them to kill all the people that did that tier list?
Platform. It's just a no-brainer, right?
Listen, alright? Listen, chat. We're not gonna get crazy over here.
But they were.
Yeah, no brainer. They did it. Congrats. You got what you wanted, and somehow you end up still bitching for a month.
Welcome back with.
Thank you so much for the $5 saying that you love oil and you love fossil fuels. I also agree with that position.
Arms and I mean their whole platform.
That's not even what happened.
It's a bird. It's a plane. No, it's Lockheed Martin. I can say this now. I don't think there's any issue with saying it. I had an internship opportunity with Lockheed Martin, and I totally bombed the interview. Wait, that's funny. That's a really funny way to word that, isn't it? Holy shit, dude. I literally could have been Lockheed Nick DeOrio Martin, dude.
And he's such a liar. Why is he such a liar? And did he just forget he said all of this? Because he's just moved on to new and different things to bitch about ever since. No, like, I'm glad they finally banned those guys. Maybe in one of the next videos. But, I mean, God.
It's been anti-Semitism. I'm not even kidding. And that's literally all they talk about. I don't know what to say.
Wait, what is all they talk about?
I've been put in this position.
Yeah, the Nazis talk about anti-Semitism. Yeah, of course. That's why they're banned. It just feels like this video was an excuse.
Oh, I forgot. We're not part of the approved Jew haters, dude. Dude, you can only hate Jews if you know the Peter Griffin thing where they hold out like the skin color? You can only hate Jews if you're this dark. That makes you so much better than people like fucking Fuentes, right? Yeah, you guys are so much better.
Used to talk about the panel. I don't think he actually cares about.
Holy shit, toxic. First flamenco of the night, chat.
Big Oil appreciates your support, Nick. The rest of the check will be arriving soon.
Sneeko, because he didn't show a single sneaky clip of Sneeko's clips of anti-Semitism.
Dude, the iconic sneaky Sneeko clip, dude. Got sneakers.
And there's droves of them. He didn't point out any of Myron Gaines' anti-Semitism.
Because everyone already knows that. The big fucking shocker is your friends. But you know that. Come on, man. I mean, come on, girl. I'm sorry, this is really difficult.
He decided to watch this panel and then be like... Like, guys, oh my God, they're unbanning
I'm doing
the
the best
Nazis.
I can, I promise. I'm sorry.
They're welcoming them with open arms. No, they're not. They banned the Nazis. So what are you clutching your head about? This tier list.
I'm sorry, dude. I'm trying. It's the fucking voice is the same. I'm so, there's nothing here. Like I can't. I don't know what I'm supposed to fucking. I'm trying. I swear to God, I really am.
But that's not how you're closing the video, because you don't think it sounds like a strong enough argument, because it doesn't, and you know it's stupid. This is mental gymnastics at work. That's why his head hurts, bouncing around in there.
Position where like I watch this clip and I'm like, what the fuck am I actually watching? This is mad. I need to say something. Chevron, Samsung, and Capcom.
Oh no, never mind. It's not about Sneeko.
You know, I know Capcom put in a Shmuley the Rabbi in the next Street Fighter game.
It's crazy though. It's
what
crazy to hear fucking jokes like oh guys, it's just jokes come from like the group of people who made the word Nazi mean nothing now. Like literally everything is a Nazi, everything is racist, everything is, and then like these guys are like, but wait, it's just jokes. Wait, no guys, I'm making one of these iconic jokes. What do you mean we can't joke now? What? Oh, is there a war on comedy? Dave Chappelle Roan made these jokes on stream yesterday. What you're gonna tell me that Dave Chappelle Roan is not a comedian?
What are you talking about?
Who attacks with the dreidels and throws foreskin. So they are very...
Twitch has a major problem of anti-Semitism. I'm going to be a super nasty anti-Semitic weirdo really quick, but it's fine because I'm doing it. What kind of standard does that even set for the reactionary liberals that watch your content?
What kind of standard does that even set for the reactionary liberals that are watching your show?
Push his glasses closer to face.
And obsessively attack Hassan because you do it too. They're going to make weird, creepy, gross Jewish jokes the same way you are, and guess what? They're not going to be Jewish. Like Destiny does. He literally does that already. Like he's literally giving a pass to...
Dude, it's crazy. He's so Hassan coded that he's even having sideways, like, not even prompted Destiny meltdowns in the middle of the argument. Like, that's how you know you're really a big fan of fucking Hassan Piker, when you start emulating his Destiny meltdowns mid-conversation.
Actual anti-Semites that watch him and brigade his community on Reddit, he's giving them a pass. He is, by doing this, while attacking Muslim creators for standing...
Dude, attacking Muslim creators? Dude, the fucking framing of this video is so keynote. This is, like, actually absurd. I love it. I am so happy that this is happening right now.
For their actual...
Dude, without idiots, like, I have to just... This is, like, happy fucking New Year's, guys. Merry Christmas. I don't know what the fuck I'd do without people like Eden. I don't know there'd be nothing to talk about. Every week, another one of these fucking freaks just pop up out of the ground and say the dumbest shit possible. Holy fuck, dude. People are like, oh, YouTube's not a job. It is when these people are around. Holy shit, it's a fucking career. There's just a never-ending horde of these people. Like, I have the worst fucking take possible. Like, it's all... Dude, I love this so much. I love YouTube. I love this.
Human rights and human rights of people that look like them. Unbelievable. Unforgivable.
Very in touch with the Jewish identity.
Yeah, so are you, man. Totally. You're so in touch. What a fucking... Get out of your basement, man. Seriously.
We're going to have to ask them.
Forkin.
That's it. Enjoy the...
Rabbi Shmuley is not a good example. I mean, he...
Okay, can somebody tell me what Rabbi Shmuley is? Because it doesn't sound good. I don't know. I don't know what it sounds like one of those pictures that would get like spammed under a bad tweet.
He's like a reactionary fascist settler. I don't know what that would even represent of anything. And it's
like, it sounds like one of those things where like, that's a Rabbi Shmuley. Just ignore that meme. That's not a good meme. It's a grifter from the Daily Wire. Oh, I thought that was like the soy jack of like Jewish people.
Not comparable to anything we saw apart from Sneeko and Myron Gaines. Like, that's the level that Rabbi Shmuley is at. Just like pro-Israel instead of anti-Israel. And if you talked to Sneeko, if a Zionist talked to Sneeko and...
Rabbi Shmuley sounds like a song that Rick would sing. And I assume you mean Rick and Morty. Morty, we gotta go save Rabbi Shmuley. Oh, jeez, Rick, we gotta save him.
enough, he would be pro-Israel. Because Sneeko isn't anti-ethno-state. All you have to do is be like, hey, Sneeko, wouldn't you want all the Jewish people to go somewhere else? And he'll be like, actually, yeah, that's a good idea. Because you want to know how I know that? That's how every single Christian anti-Semite, like Marjorie Taylor Greene, or even John President, that's how they act.
Dude, it's just like, wait, why are you guys being fucking racist? What's happening right now? Have you even heard of the President of the United States? Are you aware of Marjorie Taylor name? Are you familiar with Nicholas J. Fuentes? Nicholas J. assassination survivor?
That's how they see it.
Why are you talking about Frogan? There are so many bigger fish to fry. Ignore. Forget about it. Like the Men in Black thing. It's like, forget about what they said.
They want all the Jewish people to be gone from America so they can have their white Christian nationalist ethno-state and they can go do their stuff over there in the desert. And then, you know, the evangelicals believe that will trigger the rapture and the second coming of Christ. That's what the American evangelical right believes.
I don't even know what any of those words are. I don't think Jesus is coming back.
God, I love this goddamn country.
I'm not even sure he was here the first time.
Donald John President.
Well, I mean, he was here. I'm just not sure if, you know, mistaken identity or whatnot.
Obfuscating and excuses for this video. And
does he think he's like holding people accountable? What did he even do here? Other than just say like calling him a Zionist is anti-Semitic and then whine about stuff that Twitch immediately on their own handled.
Hello once again, my friends.
So moving on to the next
oh yay, we have more reacts. Let's go.
This series of crash outs.
I won't let Hassan Piker lie about me to his audience.
It's getting.
I like the Jew voice you picked. That was a very good one. I get criticized for doing the garbage goober voice, but you went straight for Jew with him.
Won't let Hassan Piker lie.
I won't let Hassan Piker do that. You went straight for Jew voice. Okay. You know what? Brave.
Lie about me to his audience.
It's getting worse. He's getting more and more petty and vindictive with each video.
An emergency Ethan Klein video
emergency.
is in order. Been talking a lot about my former co-host Hassan Piker and leveling
just call him.
Pretty serious criticism against him.
Just call him. Stop the fighting. We need to repair the left. You fucking loser.
I knew that
talk to him like an adult. You are a father. What's next, man?
You're a father. You're not supposed to be mean to Hassan like this. Your children. It's so fucking stupid, dude. This is so fucking stupid.
My kid won't take potty training good. Canceled on YouTube. Made a video, 200K views about it. And Hassan never lied. And Hassan was very kind to him.
Hassan never lied, chat. Hassan, not even once. He's never lied.
And Hassan was very patient with how reactionary and how antagonistic Ethan.
Guys, this is so sad. Can we please fill the piss meter? That was like my favorite fucking chat comment of the night. Has fucking peeden made a single donation during this entire segment? I haven't heard a notification sound. Maybe it's been cropped out. But that's actually fucking hilarious.
He really is giving divorced and bitter right now. That's the thing. He is at the best point of his life. He only has down
peeden hasn't
to
made
go.
a fucking dollar during this whole segment. That's awesome.
He should be enjoying his family. They are safe. They're with him. He has a ton of money, more money than he ever had any right to gain in his life, given that he's a college dropout like me. Like, you're not even divorced yet and you're like this. You got a long way to go and I hope you get better. Imagine his kids growing up and having to see this. He's mentioned this because obviously a lot of people are like trying to
imagine being in like peeden's position here, or peeden's position, judging anybody else, literally fucking anybody else. Oh, like it's actually fucking unreal the confidence that these people have. Like we just sat here and watched this person melt down in like an hour portion of a 2-hour video and just completely fucking make themselves look like a retarded freak the entire time. And now they're passing judgment on other people. It's like whiplash. I don't think people like this should have fucking commentary channels.
What is Bunty King to you? A person?
I think it should be I think it should be highly what is it? I think it should be like frowned upon to be this pathetic and then teach other people how to live. I'm getting like Jalen vibes here.
Shake him into reality by saying that, but he has defended it and will...
Yeah, literally, the next stream should be performed in front of a therapist at like a fucking local institution.
Screenshot posts saying that and be like, my kids will be proud that I'm defending them against anti-Semitism in the world. And it's so clearly not about that. It is so clearly not about that at all. And to even say that his kids are going to be proud of him one day is just self-serving. And you can tell that he probably... that's probably how he sleeps at night, you know? Yeah, they're gonna be proud to see all the racism compilations too. In the words of Mike Tyson, we have no legacy, we're the...
Dude, I love this. I love how fast they'll eat these people. I said this in the last video, but it was totally fine when Ethan Klein was making all the jokes about fucking people shitting in the streets in Israel and those black people and those big black people. They're all strapped and they're all black and stuff. Oh, it's okay. He's fighting for the cause. He can say whatever he wants. Oh, leave that guy alone. No, he's fighting the good fight. What are you guys talking about? And then all of a sudden, he's just like, yeah, I think Israel has a right to exist. They're like, you have a very historic racist past, Ethan Klein. It's going to come back and it's going to haunt you. Be prepared. Your end is near.
They're going to take it well.
Or nothing.
Wasn't going to respond to any of the points made.
And points made on what, by the way? What the fuck points did he make in that video?
Basically... it's turned out that I've been right about that. There's one clip though that I just saw on our subreddit that's especially kind of nefarious.
He's getting all of these sources nefarious. He's getting all of these sources from Reddit.
Oh no! You've not used the list of approved talking points. How dare you, sir? How dare you not use the correct approved talking point list? You would find nothing to criticize us from if you use the approved sources.
Actual Reddit is being brigaded by other communities, and it's so frustrating that he, I guess, doesn't...
Oh, Destiny moment, certified Destiny moment.
Care? Because he has to know. He has to actually know. He seems to be doing bad things because he can't see the world from any view but his own. He fundamentally can't understand why people hate him, and I think it stresses him out. Yeah.
No, because he can understand why you guys hate Jews, and that's what stresses him out. Like that's literally the problem. Yes.
Yeah, he's got horse blinders.
You're like 3/4 of the way there. You just can't like position it correctly.
But he's addicted to having them on because I think they make him feel good. I think he likes it. He likes having tunnel vision because it keeps him comfortable compared to having to face the real world. And when you pile on the level of cognitive dissonance and it gets denser and denser and denser, it becomes more intimidating to overturn and harder to break out of that cycle. That's what's so upsetting about this spiral. He's doing conspiracy theories to himself.
This person is going to write a book one day, and it is going to be the worst fucking thing ever. Like, legitimately, a fucking disgusting display of, like, literary work. Unironically, it's going to be one of the funniest things ever. And I'm going to read it on stream. I'm preparing mentally for it.
Of character assassination and propaganda.
Dude.
That I think is really important to call out the minute.
I'm sorry. Did he say Hassan did character assassination to him?
Yes,
dude,
constantly.
Hassan
Clearly,
has never done that to anybody. He doesn't look...
What? Hassan has done it to me 5 times. Literally, I'm not even making this up. Hassan has literally character assassinated me 5 times on stream. And that is not an understatement. Me specifically, nobody else, not invoking any other examples. All right, me 5 times.
Like he slept. He does have young...
Literally, no, I created this. I literally mentioned this. Isn't this the guy that meme? That's exactly what he is. He just, isn't this the guy that, and then proceeds to completely lie about you. To like thousands of people. To the point where I have people writing me saying, well, Hassan said that Nick was a schizo-Nazi. And I watched him and it's just like, he's kind of just like one of the edgier commentators. Not even edgier, one of the edgy commentators. And I always thought he was just like a fucking white nationalist. Oh, well, that's cool. I mean, to say that doesn't have any impact on my career would just be lying. I don't think it has a big impact. I don't think I have a ton of crossover audience. But anytime a guy with fucking 18,000 concurrent viewers says that you're a neo-Nazi, it's probably not like a good thing, I would say. Probably not like an ideal thing for your career. Probably, I would just say.
Kids, but he's also like filming these videos after he puts his kids to bed, or at least the last one was. It's the basement, so who knows?
It happens to get ahead of it. This is also what would be...
Yeah, I don't know. His exposure is too high.
Especially good for fans of Hassan's, who's been listening to the podcast to help drive home some of the points that I've been making. So Here it is.
I feel so bad for Hassan.
What's crazy is
You could tell
Did he just say I feel so bad for his son?
this makes him feel awful too.
Call him out.
Oh, Hassan.
They've all been banned.
I was like, what the fuck? Okay.
They've
I'm
all
glad
been
it didn't
banned.
take
Yeah,
that
I
turn.
know. Yeah.
He's just screeching, man. He's literally doing like Pepe Silvia, doing like, they're all banned. Look at all this, like, it's all connected, drawn red strings and shit. How old is he?
Dude, it's no, you're the Nazi. No, you're the Nazi. No, you're the Nazi. Everybody's fighting over who's the Nazi.
Ethan is like 33, 34. Hassan's around the same age. He's 33, I think. Let's watch him do character assassination.
Yeah, yeah. Destiny should be unbanned so we can call me out. Is a crazy take.
I said there's no dissenting voices, and he said Destiny should be unbanned is a crazy take.
Because your community is being brigaded by Destiny. There's only a handful of people who are banned who hate Hassan that you could be talking about. We know you're not talking about Sneeko. Who are you talking about? Who are you talking about? You're talking about somebody. This is literally guy caught in the act. I don't believe in like micro expressions, but I mean, look, people do when they're caught in a lie. Sometimes
I don't believe in this, but I'm gonna diagnose you based off of your facial expression on a screenshot that I paused.
they give off some pretty obvious signs. That's not what I meant. No, that's not what I meant. He goes on Destiny subreddits all the time. They're coming to him. That's the problem. And he has to know this. They're brigading his subreddit.
Why are they so fucking scared of Destiny? Why is he the boogeyman? It's so
this
funny.
is a community that is extremely on Reddit. They're only on Reddit. Not only, but they're primarily...
Really? I hear they're in your chats, in your walls. Okay, they're coming to your house. They're knocking on your door. It sounds like these guys are like fucking... super Kiwi farms, the way these fucking leftists describe Destiny's community. Oh, I finally died.
On Reddit, and they brigade these subreddits of other content creators, except they're doing it in allyship with Ethan against Hassan.
In allyship.
I think he enjoys it.
They've shaken hands at the bridge of DGG.
He does. I think he feels like he has a coalition of people that genuinely care about him and agree with him, but it is a sea of trolls, and
They're not trolls. How fucking ignorant can you be where you just have to claim that every single person who doesn't agree with you must be doing it for some malicious purpose? Surely no one can disagree with me. I'm EthanIsOnline or EdenIsOnline, dude. I can't imagine a different position.
It's a paper house. Like you're gonna build this insulation around yourself and it's gonna collapse. This is not safe. This is not a support network. You're just getting talking points directly from Destiny's mods on his Discord. People literally caught that in real time. He's getting farmed. Yeah, he's getting farmed.
I'm sorry that, like, this is the Kiwi Farms argument. You can't use that source. Bad people wrote it. It's like, yeah, but if it's right, it's right. Fuck you. Oh no, it's been written on Kiwi Farms. It is now invalid. It is equal or greater than posting my full address to reference the fact that they've caught me on Kiwi Farms with information that I don't want you guys to know about. Therefore, it is the same as saying my full legal name.
And used, and eventually they're just gonna drop off, and he won't have them or the people that he's scared away. And then maybe then he'll get divorced and lose the kids. And
it's just so weird. He's writing a fucking gay fan fiction of Ethan Klein getting divorced and losing his children. With the woman that he's like subtly referring to as a terrorist the entire video. This is so fucking weird and parasocial.
Who knows what happens?
Was this person trying to join Ethan's show too? Is this Jane Doolittle?
Then I guess he'll turn into Alex Jones or something. He'll just go full right wing.
Full right wing? I'm sorry. Dude, I've never seen people describe someone who actually doesn't hate Jews as like, oh, clearly this person's gonna go full bore right wing. It's coming. It's coming, dude. Oh, he thinks that Israel should be like a place that exists. He's clearly gonna start talking about the FEMA camps.
Point did I say that? He's drilling into his audience brain already, trying to draw this association between Destiny, knowing that his fan base hates Destiny.
Maybe he's just oblivious to his subreddit being brigaded, but there's evidence of it. We can see it. It happens, and it's always the same talking points, and it's always the same like rhetoric or the same clips. Oh,
maybe he just agrees with these positions. Maybe this is like something that maybe it's his own ideas. Maybe you guys literally bet wrong on the wrong horse, and this guy's actually a totally normal dude.
Over and over again. And again, he's complaining that Hassan didn't address any of the points in his videos, or in his last video, but he also didn't make any points. So what does he want, Hassan?
Because you've decided. Oh, the council has decided your points are invalid. Sorry. Unfortunate. L, no Riz.
To say. I don't know. Israel is not bad. Yoav Golan is a good guy. That's, I guess, what he wants. He did apologize for that, I believe, but...
To poison the well against me. There has been no... I've mentioned Destiny on my channel over the last 10 years, maybe once.
Mentions on your channel is not it. It's about how and where you're getting your talking points. It's beyond
we haven't used the approved talking points, chat. What are we gonna do?
I'll be honest. Like, who would call me out? Like, right-wing shitheads? Like, what do you mean?
Well, I'm not a right-wing shithead. I'm a liberal, progressive, who basically had some criticism for some of the stuff you've been...
What is he progressive on? Does he even believe in Medicare for all anymore? Or is that like...
Oh, what the fuck, dude? They're literally reassigning him. You've been reassigned to the fucking conservative pile in real time. What is he even progressive on, guys? What is he even progressive on?
The only thing. He's a pep. He's progressive except Palestine because he's defending Israel often. I'm not a right-wing shithead. I'm a liberal. He didn't like the way that sounded, so he added progressive at the end. He's also a self-admitted capitalist, so you can't really be progressive in America with that context.
What? Oh, this person's delusional. Oh my god, this person's actually fucking crazy. Oh my god, holy shit, dude, this person's actually fucking mentally ill. Wow.
You're just a liberal.
But mostly agrees with everything you believe in. Not everybody that disagrees with you is a right-wing shithead.
But the people that do disagree with him on Israel are pretty consistently.
Oh my god, bro. What a smug fucking loser.
But also, like...
This guy is out of his fucking mind.
Again, it's not talking about disagreement. It's about calling him out in a video. You call his
This is the damage that Hassan Piker has caused. In fact, it literally is Destiny's fault. Destiny has literally like groomed this person into being retarded just by creating Hassan Piker, who in turn created like this idiot.
Asshole. Like, what is your problem? You have his number. You are, at one point, you were his friend. Call him out. I don't get it. And no, Hassan did not call him a right-wing shithead. He just said right-wing shitheads are often the people who call me out. So, like, what do you want? Yeah, I'm not a right-winger. I just am bashing leftists. But no, he mentioned Sneeko, even though he didn't really care about him coming back, or he didn't bother to show any clips of his anti-Semitism. He didn't need to prove that Sneeko was anti-Semitic. I'm not saying that, but I mean, good God. There's a disparity of what he cares about. There is.
That's part of the issue that we're having.
He probably blocked him like an angry white dad. I mean, he is an angry white dad.
Angry white dad. Holy, and now we can add self-hating white to the list of weird traits.
And maybe you're right, he blocked his number, but blocking his number and making a video about him, oh my God, I'm
just curious, if I said angry black dad, what would the how many heads would spin if I said that unironically?
Don't understand. Grow up. Just talk to him. How is this something that you hold so seriously in your heart? You truly believe this, but you can't even have a conversation with a human being about it. You have to make a video. It is so bizarre to me.
It's almost like Ethan has actually talked to Hassan on like several streams about his issues with the Palestine-Israel thing. It's almost like they used to have a podcast together where they butt heads that started this entire conflict.
Stand 10 toes on the ground and look Hassan in the eye and tell him any of this? Really? You're that much of a pussy?
I think this happened. Oh, he's a pussy. Chat, he won't even debate the guy who refuses to debate anyone because he literally lost to the football player's son over a fucking trans shit on the trans argument. Literally demolished by some football player's son over fucking trans shit.
You have to do it on your alt channel.
Debates Willie Mack show. Consider debating Too Mad. These are the types of people that Hassan Piker, intellectual fucking diva, choose to go up against. Holy shit, dude. Thank you, Brandroid. I appreciate it.
I still haven't seen Bo Blacks in a dress. This guy seems worse.
You've seen Eden in a dress, and that's enough.
What is this? I just don't understand.
This is, once again, he's trying to put me in the bucket with right-wing shitheads.
Not only that, but I do get fucking yelled at all the time. Who do you want?
Hassan is
I love Hassan's 1 HP voice while he literally is the aggressor in almost every controversy he's ever been in. Oh my God, I cannot believe I have to address this stuff that I am directly responsible for. No.
Only guy who gets yelled at from every possible direction. Fox News is calling him out. Random small leftists in the chat are calling him out. Leftists on Twitter are calling him out. TikTokers are calling him out. He is the guy that gets called out. Everybody knows someone who's like, oh, Hassan's weird, right? And just doesn't know because they've been propagandized.
propagandized. Dude, I cannot wait for this person to go crazy right wing. It's going to happen. There's going to be a crazy peeden fucking right wing arc.
Against
the detransition arc is going to go mad.
The biggest progressive streamer on Twitch. I wonder how that happens. That's weird. If you hate Hassan, you're stupid. I mean, yeah. You're either stupid or you're addicted to Reddit. There's like genuinely content creators that are fucking sex offenders and pedophiles. And you hate this guy?
What do you mean? You're first in line to defend those people, Peeden.
This is the guy you care about? This is your least favorite content creator? Huh? Really?
Guys, there's so many other things we could be talking about. Why can't we give undying, unyielding support to the Palestinians?
Don't get even caring about it that much. You either like him or you don't watch him. Hating him? What a waste of time. Read a book.
What a waste of time. It doesn't further the positions of the left. Like, oh my God.
He's a normal guy.
Gag.
Yeah, you can not like his content. You can not like watching Twitch streams or react content or find his voice annoying, whatever. But like using that as an extrapolation against his politics and trying to like be like he's a bad person or is nefarious.
Or it's because he's a malicious misinformation propaganda machine. And that's probably a decent enough reason not to like him. Lying bad faith actor is probably a good descriptor of what Hassan Piker actually is if you're not completely compromised.
Like that just feels like projection and ignorance. And like you're small-minded. Broaden your
You're small-minded, says the retard.
horizons a little
Holy
bit. Take a deep breath.
shit,
Think
dude.
about the world. It's a big place. Who you
It's like if Bo Blacks ran up to me and was like, "You're actually small-minded."
like and who you dislike can reveal a lot about your priorities. Yeah, for sure. Absolutely. And what Hassan does is important. I mean, he interviewed Rashida Tlaib. Like, that was great.
Fucking weird.
You also debated Willie Mack's show. So I guess we're, there's a few different, few different levels to what he does.
Oh, Nazi?
Yeah, he makes a large positive impact. He's raised millions of dollars with his community for Palestine and Ukraine and abortion legislation or abortion rights and abortion access.
Who?
Where's that gotten you guys exactly on that abortion thing? I'm just curious.
Once again,
How's that going? How's the abortion thing going right now?
implying that I want Nazis on the platform. Literally all I said is that...
It's so funny. Oh, he's raised all this money for abortion. Meanwhile, all the people who were literally in Hassan's camp were like, I'm not gonna vote because fucking Kamala Harris has the wrong position on fucking Israel-Palestine. So I think we should just let Donald Trump win the election. Bro, I don't want to hear any of this shit. Any person who is like, I'm voting Green Party or I'm gonna abstain my vote because the Democrats haven't earned my vote, you're the reason why abortion is the way that it is. You're absolutely the reason. Oh no, they haven't met my exact specifications for what my ideal candidate should be. I guess my girlfriend or my sister or my mother's abortion rights should be taken away then. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Thank you. Rational leftist. I think they'll really start. I think the Democrats are really going to look for your vote in the next election, you fucking retards.
There's no dissenting voices on Twitch, and he's building a fantasy world in which I'm a right-wing shithead that wants Nazis on the platform.
He never said that. He's so sensitive, dude. He's like, he's talking about me and he's attacking me when he's really doing neither. He's like just bouncing off of the quote that you said and trying to understand your point. But like, what else do you mean? You want rad libs on Twitch to start calling out Hassan's anti-Semitism? Do you know how quickly that rad lib will turn on you and suddenly somehow become a right-winger?
What is a rad lib? Is a rad lib like the new word for like not socialist, but it hits every other fucking lefty box?
Destiny. That proximity ideology.
Oh yeah, it is. Literally is. Okay.
Logically, from
dude, rad lib is leftist that we don't, or left winger that we don't like.
Liberal.
Oh my god, we create new terms for these things all the time. I can never catch up to whatever current one is.
Right wing is too close to invite liberals into your space on the principle of they'll call out Hassan.
Oh,
that's not how you ally with people. That's how you get your selfish kinks met, I guess.
Okay, Eden, now what are we calling kinks, Eden? Come on, Eden, come on. I'm aware you are a very sex-positive person, Eden, all right?
Criticize him.
There's only one guy I think he means, and that's Destiny. Which is crazy.
I mean, like, listen, I'm not trying to be that guy, but you took your girlfriend's haircut, so... I don't know.
Easy.
It is honestly pretty severe the way that he draws everything back to Destiny. I don't know him. I've never talked about him on the channel.
That's such a
Turns out the real Garden of Eden was his girlfriend's hair the entire time.
shitty excuse, and it's deliberate. It's on purpose. It's worded very carefully. I've never talked about him on the channel. That's also a lie. Even if it's not a lie, it's a bad excuse because he's talking about where you're getting your talking points from. He's talking about the guy who calls him out the most. You want to talk about people who call him out? That's the guy who does it all the time for a living, really, if you really want to get into it. Paying his alimony and child support, talking about Hassan.
I don't know what's going on with this destiny thing. The only explanation I can have is that he thinks that it's just an easy way for him to make me look bad to his community.
Nobody. There is not a single dissenting voice.
First of all, yes, there is, you motherfucker. And also just look up Hassan Bad and you'll get a flood of dog shit, bottom of the barrel, baby.
Never watched one, I imagine. That seems to be your policy. Every video on Hassan is bad. I've never watched one. I'm not really sure, but I imagine because he's the perfect person and can do no wrong, that they all must be bad. Surely, that's the only way it could go.
His first YouTube video content. What do you mean there's no dissenting voice? That is so insane. There is. Has he ever Googled it? Has he ever figured it out? Because there's a lot.
Is fucking straight up radical.
It's so funny because I really don't know if that was the case prior to all of this, but it's so cool to watch Ethan start checking all the boxes and realizing what a fucking scumbag this guy is. Like, all these people hide in their little bubble. Oh, don't watch that video. It's not the approved Hassan Piker. Oh, you can't. Don't watch that one. Oh, that one's made by a bad guy. And then all of a sudden you start piecing it together like, wait a minute. What's going on here? This guy seems pretty fucked up.
Anti-American, anti-Semitic.
Anti-American.
Bro, I can't believe this man went from dunking on Steven Crowder to saying Steven Crowder ass shit. He's anti-American, radical anti-American.
Now, instead of actually addressing a single point, he stops it before he gets there. He conjures the image of Steven Crowder, who's got nothing to do with this conversation.
He's living inside of you and breathing through your lungs and speaking through your voice. The specter.
Everyone I don't like is guy that's easy to take out who's in 50 BreadTube videos. Therefore, they're also bad.
Of Steven Crowder. I mean, you are literally saying that, though. You are. You're saying the same things.
What if I went around and I just started calling every trans person Bo Blacks? You're literally living Bo Black. You're breathing Bo Blacks' air.
He does.
And he says, how did you go from dunking on Steven Crowder to being Steven Crowder? Once again, this is
Steven Crowder.
Bo Blacks is even trans. It doesn't make any sense.
He's a huge fan of Israel, by the way. Definitely not related, but huge fan. Big fan. Anyway, saying that Hassan is anti-American is literally a Steven Crowder talking point. How are you trying to like refute that? It is a Steven Crowder talking point.
But he is anti-American. He's objectively anti-American. Like, there's little to really push back on here. It's also a Willie Mack show talking point. I'm sorry, if Adolf Hitler said that drinking water is good for you, would that be an Adolf Hitler talking point? Are we not allowed to drink water now? This is just such a fucking cringe little defense mechanism, little coping mechanism, because your own guy is getting clowned on.
Anti-American. America is bad. That was literally, it used to be a criticism from Vosh, that fucking weirdo, towards Hassan.
Wait a minute. Wait, did Vosh learn his lesson because of the...
was like, oh, he always says America bad. It's like, yeah, what the
Dude, and then Steven Crowder stole it from Vosh. Steven Crowder is literally using horse fucker talking points right now. No!
Fuck? Do you ever think that it's good? You dipshit? You creep? America is bad.
Creep, there he goes again with the pedo jacketing.
Pro-American rhetoric is violent, is evil. Have you ever heard of what we've ever done? It's just not a criticism. It really isn't. It's just like an American exceptionalist lash out just to throw a sucker punch in there.
Yeah, peeden should not call anybody creeps. I'm sorry.
Anti-American and anti-Semitic.
After the whole EDP defense video, I'm not really sure. I don't really know where Eden is qualified to be discussing anything, actually. I don't know. Who's looking for this person's perspective? Oh, yeah, I can't wait to hear what the EDP 445 defender has to say about this.
happily say America bad. Like, what is America good at? America good in what way? Pointing out that the United States is an imperialist colonizer state is not anti-American, and it's like an objective fact. Yeah, that's the other part of the equation, right? Where it's like Hassan doesn't, like, yeah, he's anti-American if you ask him personally, but his analysis is...
Wait, so you literally are conceding? You're literally conceding the argument.
Materialist. His analysis is just what is going on. And you can't be like, reality is anti-Semitic and anti-American. That's insane. America good at being bad. Yeah, we're good at evil. Except we're not even that good at that. We're losing our grip on power. If we were good at evil, the ICC wouldn't have arrest warrants on Benjamin Netanyahu. That's a huge America L. Huge soft power L. It's a good thing for the world, though. I'm happy about it.
This is a crazy amount of well poisoning, and it's so disingenuous, and it's so bad faith.
This is also, like, it's funny he's saying that this is bad faith, because Hassan is being taken out of context here.
Oh my god, bro. Come on, bro. This is like impossible. This is impossible to get. We're 30 minutes into a 2-hour VOD?
Pretty severely. So I see how he...
What the fuck, dude? I feel like I've been watching this for fucking 2 hours.
He could trick his audience into seeing that Hassan is like being bad faith by just comparing him to Steven Crowder. But at the same time, he's still taking Steven Crowder's stance.
All right, we're jumping ahead.
He's still saying that, like, there
I
needs to
want
be
to hear
more...
a different video. I've seen this one. What's the next video? Here we go. Oh, this is a good shit.
Relevant to the fight of resistance against Israel, and it's also not relevant to the current conflict that is Israel invading and occupying southern Lebanon.
We're gonna do iDubbbz in 20 minutes regardless, all right? At fucking 11:10, I'm switching to iDubbbz.
Lebanon. Why are they there? Why won't they leave? This is not something that Ethan is even approaching. He doesn't even want to talk about the actual invasion. He wants to talk about how in 2001, Hassan Nasrallah was fucking anti-Semitic, or in 1985, they did suicide bombings. Like, cool, man.
I'm sorry. Wait, I'm sorry. Wait, we gotta go back. What the fuck? Wait, hold on. This is a crazy defense. I'm sorry. My bad. We're gonna just scroll back. What the fuck did you just say?
Once again, sounds like what Israel's doing in Gaza. As of May,
he was talking about the current resistance to Israeli invasion. He's completely skipped over why Israel's in Lebanon to begin with. Is he even against the invasion of Lebanon? Do we know this? He's like justifying it. Why are they in Lebanon right now, Ethan? Stop looking 10, 30, 40 years ago. Why are they there now when Hassan is explaining the context of who they are now?
Dude, I cannot fucking wait. I cannot fucking wait for he got, wait, hold on. We just zoomed it an hour ahead and he got 2 donations. Where does this end? 3! He got 3 donations the whole night. This is absolutely absurd.
It's a Pandora's box, this brain of his.
Yeah, okay, here's my issue. The Houthi videos,
what up,
of the propaganda videos of interviewing the terrorist kid, of the Houthis like storming this shipping boat.
Dude, Xander Hall maxing. We made $5 tonight, guys. Who are you giving your money to these days? I mean, I'm just kidding, of course.
Lying.
It's still up on Hassan's channel, and he has not been
Gotta get groceries this month.
Is that, he's literally just talking about YouTube. Are you trying to get him banned on YouTube?
Wait, you guys didn't know? Oh, sorry. Did someone not know that? Someone said you're kidding. No, that was something Xander Hall did say. Xander Hall did say that.
Who? Okay, so he deletes the VOD, then what? I don't even know if he's talking about Twitch or YouTube. He's just saying his channel. They're not going to enforce the TOS retroactively before it was enforced. Why would they do that? That's so dumb. Just to make him happy.
Because they created the terms of service thing to address them. So yes, that would be the time to enforce it during the creation of the rule.
I guess. Yeah, he got hit with the John Fetterman gun. For real.
The John Fetterman gun, dude. It's crazy how hard people have... Oh my god, bro. Poor Kami, you know what that means, chat. Thank you for the 500 knock.
So much harder. Big content strategy problems here, Nick. I'll help you maximize your money, all right?
You guys are sick.
Punished. You know what this means, chat.
not even.
John Fetterman is not even Jewish, so it makes no sense for him.
Oh my god, bro, you guys are insane. What the fuck? You're gonna hit the goal immediately.
But like in Jewish American culture, there's a lot of indoctrination on the state of Israel and why it exists and justifying it by dehumanizing Palestinians and erasing their history.
Warned.
He can't show any evidence the Yemeni kid is a terrorist. He wasn't. Anyone who called Rashid a terrorist, again, straight up racist. Straight up.
Dude, everyone who disagrees with any positions I've ever held ever is actually a fucking racist Nazi. And it is your job to fucking agree with me, chat. All right?
Like, disgusting racism. I will never tolerate.
I don't know who the fuck that guy is, for the record, so I could be eating shit on that talking point. But in my defense, he's been doing this literally all night. He's called Ethan Klein a racist, so he's really not the person to be saying any of this shit, ever.
Oh no! What am I gonna do?
I respect his position on who's racist as much as I respect his position on what we should do with pedophiles, okay?
Never in my life.
Because again, his position is apparently defend them based on his previous video.
Who is Bunty King?
Nicholas DeOrio?
Oh, foul. Because they wanted to.
They didn't want to share?
Yeah, I guess. It's the only way. Oh, fuck. Holy shit.
Believe that. And they looked for evidence and they didn't find any. They just didn't. And they still call him a terrorist anyway. It's just racism. You want it to be true so
More
you can
racism.
justify his dehumanization, and he's not even Palestinian. He's fucking Yemeni. He's not even a threat to Israeli sovereignty in the way that Palestinians are fear-mongered to be. He's just a fucking kid who's only known blockade, genocide, and famine. There's passive...
Wait, are we talking about the fucking Houthi terrorist right now? Is that who we're talking about? I just realized we're talking about the Houthi terrorist right now. We're defending the Houthi terrorist, aren't we? Oh my god, I just connected the dots. Holy shit, this is even funnier.
Zionism prominent among...
As soon as I heard only known famine, I'm like, oh, we're defending the terrorists. Cool.
Lots of American Jews. Yeah, for sure. You have to get pretty progressive in any community to find anti-Zionists. That's why it's so silly, this idea that Hassan's like a reactionary or something. Yeah, and Ethan...
Bro, it's the safest position online. The safest position online you can have right now is being pro-Palestine. Are you fucking serious? Now, maybe not at your job, okay? Let's not get crazy over here. But online, yeah, one of the easiest positions to hold publicly is to be pro-Palestine. There is little to no social pressure from your peers at all.
I was worried about people calling him the Z word when he calls every Arab or Muslim terrorist. Yeah, he infers it.
I saw Buckingham Palace. I thought you meant Brandon. I'm retarded.
Applies it. He straight up says terrorist. Like, people trying to hardest to...
Why? Thank you, DJ66Dog. Being called a racist today is like the 1960s equivalent to being called a commie. It literally is.
Justify their hate? Absolutely.
But it's actually, I think Nazi is probably more.
I don't respect you.
Don't use the short form for Zionist. I'm timing you out. Take 5 minutes. I have to enforce the rules. Sorry, you can't shorten it. That's what Nazis do. That's why this terms of service change, like you can't use Zionist as an insult, doesn't bother me that much, because I think when you're
Brandon Buckingham sends his regards.
You're talking about Zionism, and I try my best to be, but you have to be careful about how you structure your argument in the first place. As leftists, we have to be careful about how we talk about most things, because we're typically talking about really critical...
Why do you have to be careful about anything? You guys never self-police anybody. You can literally say whatever you want, and people will defend you for it.
Things, really important things, and making it clear with the way you speak about Palestine that you are on the side of liberation and social justice and revolution in a communal proletariat.
I just don't know who Palestine is and why we're freeing them. Like, I don't understand.
In sense,
I don't know who any of these people are. So the person on the left is Ethan Klein, base Giga Chad, all right, freedom fighter, Hassan hater, and the person on the right is peeden online, all right. They have the piss meter. They've been collecting 7 total donations tonight. And they are retarded. So that's your update.
To be very careful, you have to be very articulate about, like, you know, your problems with the state of Israel, the apartheid state, you know what I mean? I just think it's important to do that regardless. Because, like I said, Zionism is a political ideology. And when you're talking about politics, that's allowed. You're perfectly...
Bring this to EFAP. I have a feeling the politics stuff is probably not what they're going to look for. I think that there are plenty of funny videos to bring there, but I don't know if the politics stuff really fits the nature of their channel.
You're allowed to talk about politics on Twitter.
They threw like his little waiting room friends under the bus. But
waiting
he's totally
room friends.
Somehow,
That's so
even
mean.
though this is really all about.
Also, how did he throw anyone under the bus? What is he talking about? Oh my god! Every time I unpause, I'm like, what? What are you saying?
Him. So they already don't enforce their policy, right? So that doesn't give me a lot of faith. But then the other thing is...
All right, guys, I have had enough. I can't do any more Eden. I think we've been doing 3.5 hours of Eden. Probably. 3.5. 2 full segments worth of Eden. The real reason Eden transitioned is so that she didn't have to bear the same name as this walking downward spiral. Oh, wow. Oh my god, what the fuck is that comment, dude? What the fuck is that comment? Holy shit, dude, that is out of pocket. What the fuck? No way. And it's hearted. Dude, holy shit. Why did Jimmy respond to what is happening? I have them blocked, so I was like, what the fuck is this? Apparently, AFPost put out Mr. Beast secured Pentagon funding last year. I wonder how I found this, guys. I wonder how I figured this one out. Mr. Beast secured Pentagon funding last year to tackle low Gen Z military recruitment. Pentagon turned to Mr. Beast and other creators because it's prohibited to use TikTok. This is false. It's been refuted by Mr. Beast. Not true. They were going to help us with some hurricane relief projects, but it didn't end up happening. Can I go 1 week without making up something about me? Jesus fucking Christ.